There was a story time about my first relationship. I never thought I would tell the story. Story time about I was throwing it elsewhere. But this time I decided, you know what? Since I'm a badass and since I'm a bully or whatever, let me just take this huge cylinder block. Then the wreck. What happens if somebody decides fly out their community, hit in the median? I'm going to my house. Now my first job. So gotta go back in time to 2019. I was a junior in high school. Matter of fact, at that time, my daddy died. No, he died in 2018, but trying to get back to some sense of normality, and it was kind of close to the 1 year of his death. I might do a story time before I hit 100 subscribers or after I hit 100 subscribers or whatever, but I'll do some kind of story time about that whole expense. Anyway, so I got put on to this job from this company named Vector. Vector was new in Sumter, South Carolina. Like, it was so new that you would see little advertisements on the sidewalk, on the street, or in the billboards or whatever, but you really didn't know about it. So I was put on to it from a friend. Who, matter of fact, I saw it on the Snapchat story, and I was like, yeah, I'm interested. Yeah. I had a Snapchat story, or he texted me, or something like that. But anywho, whenever he texted me, I told him, yeah, I would want some kind of job to give me some extra money in this part time. Yeah. So he put me on and on and on. And so what happened is his boss or his manager made contact to me. Of course, he told me that they're gonna make contact with you and all kind of stuff. And see, at that time, you have a random people be calling you, and I still do, but that time it was kind of fresh because my dad died. You gotta deal with all that kind of stuff. So I ignored the call. They go to voicemail. Then I call him back. We talk, chit chat. So he told me some guy named Dominique. I don't know how in the world I remember that name all of the instant. But let's go. Dominique. Alright. So, this here was top of April when that conversation happened. And I was supposed to go to the training the bottom of April or May. All the while, this is my junior year. I'm looking at it as, okay, I got an employee. I'm an employee of a company, business company, dealing with customer service. Something like George Sink or Bill Green, J.G. Wentworth. All you doing, you just sit behind the desk, and the people, they could just come in the office and you rattle off whatever from the computer, from the book, and you try to make whatever little calls, whatever little notes, and you try to help as best as you can. But all the while, you don't have to go to nobody's school. You don't have to do no kind of test. You don't have to put in no kind of money for no kind of license to do whatever. You just a customer service rep. Keep this in mind as the video goes on. The day comes, I go to the interview, and I come in the building, I look around, I see I'm overdressed. Because here I am. At the time, I was part FBLA. Dress how FBLA would want you to be dressed. I'm in there, and I go in there. Mind you, I didn't have a resume in my hand that I need to give. That's another red flag, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to email your resume or send your resume or do something where they see your resume. In my 17, 16-year-old mind, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking, oh, that ain't that. Looking at it as a 19-year-old. So I go in there, meet some guy named Dominique. I think this is. I think that's his name. I know it's a black guy with dreads in a suit. Okay, so behind this. He asked me the who, what, when, how, and all kind of stuff. So when can you start? I told him as soon as possible. What days can you work? I can work any day except for Saturdays and Sundays. So y'all know Saturdays is kind of like my free day. If I want to go to a funeral, wedding, reunion, or whatever, I go there. Sundays, church and family day, and West day, and don't hit me with the BS day. He give me a paper, and I'm supposed to write down these names and phone numbers to potential customers. Who did I put down? Mostly family members of mine. I'm the one having the sheet. I'm not giving it to you. And of the family members I gave on that sheet, it was of the ones who didn't mind me putting their name on there. Because otherwise, you only have my mama. You had to come up with 10, 15, 20 names. So you come to the training. It's a two-day training. Here again, I'm thinking it's one of those, you sit behind the desk at the office, the people come in, they talk to you, you make appointments, consultate, resolve the problem, they going back that way. The day of the training, I'm running late because I'm in school, I'm in high school. Everybody know, if you riding the bus or you waiting on your ride, you gonna be late for a 4 o'clock meeting. And at that time, I ain't have my driver's license yet. So I knew how to drive, but I just ain't had the driver's license. So I mean, and then in the town I live in, the police, they would look for any little fizzle or fazzle to pull you over. So if I was to get pulled over, what was I gonna do? Go right there to jail, or they would just pull the car. I told the man in text, told the man in email, come to the place at 4:30, 4:45. But I told him what time, because I didn't bring no change of clothes. Why would I bring a dress shirt, tie, and slacks, dress shoes, and my book bag with my notebooks and whatever books and whatever little knickknacks or whatever that I would have at school, for it to all get bunched up, mangled up, dirtied up, and I would be looking in there looking like a clown? And I don't want like that. Anywho, so I come there, and as soon as I come in the building, he comes out of the team room that's right here into the office that's over here. The wall is this thin because we are in one of those buildings that's kind of like a storefront church. He pulls me in there. He talks about, why you late? I told him because of school, and I'm interjecting. I emailed you and I sent you a text and I let you know. Matter of fact, I told my friend to let you know also. So that's 3 ways of you knowing. He said that can't happen again. We can't have you coming in here late again, all right? And I told him, all right. I'm teed off by that. Teed off. Because why you need to single me out? I'm pretty sure the other people up in here wearing behind too. But you want to single me out because I'm black and you have some kind of Middle Eastern or Hispanic descent, but you can play off as white if you are not totally white. Big problem I got with him. Then when I get in the room, you're going to announce my presence as the following. Look, everyone, here's A.D. Toms, who decides to come and grace us today. But he said it not in a happy way. He said it in the most derogatory, demeaning, and try to kill your character kind of way. That gave me another reason to get teed off. So he up there lecturing or whatever. I'm supposed to be taking notes. I'm being like, you know what? I don't need this. So I text my mom. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't want to do this anymore. So she tells me what you want to do. And I'm thinking, okay, I could have her come back, pick me up, and I go on by my way. But I'm in this here little cubicle room. I don't know who these people are. I don't know their connection. And if I walk out, I'm going to be labeled as another angry black man who don't know how to keep his cool, who is rude and disrespectful. Now, was I being subliminally mean and disgusting and nasty after he did that? Oh, yes, I was. But in a business way. Oh, which he never knew that I could do. But anywho, you thought that you 30 or you 40 something, and I'm 16, 17 years old, and I got the mind to be as ugly and mean in a business sense than you ever will as you're 30 or 40 something. But that's a whole nother story. Anywho, the story getting long. This is at 12 minutes. I need to hurry. So, I texted back, no. What happened is, since you gotta come anyway, since we getting out at 9 o'clock, I'ma just stay here to 9 o'clock. And then when I get in the car, I'm not coming back. Under these premises, who knows, I might own the entire place and I might have to code watch. Is everything being held up to the code? Or have to build something on the property, but I'm a property manager of that. You never know. So, the time goes on. He goes through the whole spiel about you get commission for however many sales you do in a week. So even if you do one or you do none, you will still get paid. He listed 3 ways that you get paid. 2 ways on top of your basic pays. Another one is commission, and then another one is some kind of bonus or whatever, and then the holiday bonus and all kind of stuff. And then he's talking about, well, you'll be able to be in your own office and you'll be able to have your own branch and all that stuff. Then he lays out the boom. This ain't no insurance. This ain't about no customer service in-house. This ain't about no clinic. This ain't about no shopping. You are to sell knives. Knives. Yes. Not carving, kitchen knives. Various types of kitchen knives. And you're supposed to go to the people's house and you're supposed to display the knives. You are supposed to test it off of an apple, a banana, a peel, of this, of that. That's how you're supposed. Knives? This is what you call customer service? Going to people's houses? If I wanted to go house to house, I could do that from a church aspect. And they don't have to pay me. But did I volunteer myself to do that? No. Nice. First thing. Second thing. Oh no, you're not gonna regularly be using this facility for the meetups. Occasionally, yes. But we engage you to go to the people's house. House? At 17 years old, I'm supposed to go to people's house. Of all places, something South Carolina. You want me? Gotta move on. So he went on, he finished his little PowerPoint. And then he said, y'all got the list of the people that y'all had to call? I said, yeah. So we want you to call 3 people off of that list. What? I can't do that. So what do? I lollygag. I'm acting like, who do I want to call? So then he gonna call out to me again. He gonna say, "Hey, what are you doing?" He said, just how I'm saying it, he's saying it the same thing. What are you doing? So I told him, I'm not. and I said it with attitude that time. I'm trying to figure out who I'm calling. Now, of course, I said it in a masculine way. I didn't say it in a feminine kind of. Just be clear. Yeah. So what do? I called my mom. And the good thing is, at that time, the good thing is, still had Dad's phone in service. So, what do? I call my mom's direct line and I call his line. But all the while, I'm calling as if. Yeah. What did I call somebody else from? No, I just called those two phones. I called those two phones, but I made it a long conversation. You had to be like, this is, I said my name 80 times. And I said, this is 80 times. Just trying to see, what day will be available for me to come out and demonstrate. Because she told me, well, no, she was just saying whatever, just be saying whatever. And so, but all the while, I said it in my choice of words and how I spoke. I don't want to be here. I gotta hurry this up, anyway. This here almost 20 minutes. I gotta hurry up. Or I might cut some of this out. I don't know. So,
This
get
is a
through the
real
night,
B&H customer story.
get through all that,
Jack and Barbara, professional
come to
wildlife
the
photographers and
conclusion
B&H
of the whole
customers for
thing.
30 years,
It was
living
raining that
from-
night, traffic was backed up, so it was where it was just about to be me and him in the same room. So if he had anything he wanted to say, like apologize for how he talked to me, because I ain't appreciate it, that was when you should have done it. But you didn't do it. So what happened? I walked out, I texted and emailed, and I blocked his email, blocked his text, and I thanked the friend that put me on to the business and asked me that day, next day, how you like it? I told him everything. 2 weeks later, he shows up to the school trying to get people to be with the business, and the friend who put me on is helping, promote the business. Vector. I got a weird, negative, evil vibe behind him. So, I come in the comments area because that's where it was. And I didn't go the hallway that he was on. I went some long way. But either way, I could see him. He couldn't see me. So, if you wanted to be any big somebody, that would have been another time for you to apologize, rectify some things. I'm sorry for the misadvertisement. Didn't mean to do that. Hope that doesn't shatter any kind of business relationship or anything like that. No, he didn't do anything like that. Matter of fact, I walked right past him and he acted like I didn't exist. So, whatever happened to Vector, I do not know. Matter of fact, I don't even know if that guy is even in town. And as per the friend who put me on to the business, they went on with their life. As for me, I move on with my life.